doing, Manginas? Tanky Toddler here, bringing you guys TDM on Erosion. And this gameplay, it is a 3v3 free-for-all. Not free-for-all, but TDM, I think, or Kill Confirmed, one of the two. Regardless, I was playing with some randos, and these two guys that are on the other team, I don't remember their gamer tags right now, but you'll see it. They were talking some shit to me because I was on their team, we were winning, but they're like, oh, this kid sucks, and I didn't have my mic in, so I was like, you know what? Let me just poop on him. Because I was trying to use like the PM9 or something, and I just wasn't doing very well. So I do quite well against them in this game, and I actually make them rage quit. So I think job well done is all I can say. But this gameplay, I'm going to tell you guys about my college life so far. If you guys don't know, I went to St. Mary's University of Minnesota for 3 years. And this college, that college I went to, was only 1,300 people. This new one I'm going to is Iowa State University. It is over 26,000 people, so to say that there is a difference would be the understatement of the year, because it's a lot different. It is, it's crazy. The first day, I was almost intimidated by how big this campus is. I was lost. I felt like a freshman again, even though this will be my 4th year, and I'm going to be going to college for at least 5 or 6 years, so I still have a couple more years ahead of me. And anyway, so it was different. I was like with my map out, trying to figure out where to go. I had no idea where to go. I really didn't know a whole lot of people here right now. I know a few. Some people from my old high school, some people from work, some people from hockey. So I know a good amount of people, but not enough that are in my major. And unfortunately, I am not living on campus first semester. It sucks. I've been in arguments with my mom for a while. She's like, oh, you kind of screwed up your chance at St. Mary's, and trust me, she wasn't as nice as saying that. Me and her got some pretty, I want to say heated arguments. We didn't yell at each other, but I got pretty pissed, to say the least, because I don't believe a college experience is capable. I'm not capable of having a college experience, a good one, if I am living at home, which is only about 20 minutes away. So it's really not that bad. I get to see the people when I want to, but it's just not the same. Having to drive home and stuff, I don't know, just not getting a chance to hang out with friends 24/7 while I'm here. I don't have that opportunity. So that part kind of sucks. But the classes were so different at my old school. It was like class size of about 12 to maybe 20 something, 25 tops. This one I have a class with like 240 people in it. And I'm just like, holy shit. That's like the size of my class, like my grade at the old school. So it was kind of cool and stuff. I actually went out one night. It wasn't a huge party or anything. I was supposed to go to a bigger-ish party at my friend's apartment, but the dude fell asleep, wasn't feeling very well, and they just kind of canceled it. So I was actually at another friend's apartment, and it's like they were old high school friends, so I just kind of chilled out there and drank a little bit. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the future girlfriend stories, because there actually was a girlfriend story girl that showed up there. And that was weird. That kind of surprised me, and it was just kind of funny how different she was. But a couple other things that I want to talk about with school, relating to school rather, is I think this time around I'm going to do a lot better. If any of you guys are in school right now, which I think most of you guys are, try a little bit harder. Do your best to really assert yourself, because this is your only last chance that you really have, to really go for your career, what you want to do. And also, something weird happened yesterday. One of my classes, it's a media ethics type thing. It's a higher ranking class. It's 400, which means it's more for junior seniors level. It's higher, whatever. It's a fairly difficult class. Well, anyways, our teacher, she's pretty funny. She was pretty cool. Her name was Mrs. Mack, Professor Mack is what you call them here, or doctor, depending if they have a PhD. But she died. She died yesterday and had a heart attack out of nowhere. Like, if you would have saw her, you'd be like, wow, she's in good shape. She talked about she can bench press over like 180 max, and that's like, holy shit, that's pretty good for someone that's in their 50s. And so, I mean, she was a little bit bigger, but she looked like she was fine. She looked healthy. She looked like nothing was wrong, and she died the other day, and it was really weird. I've never had that happen. Like, you see somebody one day and they're gone the next, just randomly. You know what I mean? And to say that I wasn't close to her at all, I hadn't even really talked to her personally. She was like just a teacher that I had seen twice. So I don't want to be mean to say that I wasn't like really upset, and I feel like nobody that didn't really know her that well should be. I don't think you're allowed to be upset if you don't really know somebody that well, but it did kind of strike me and hit me in a certain way, as in, like, it really surprised me. I'm just like, whoa, that's crazy. She was probably going to be my favorite teacher here, and she was a lot of other people's favorite teacher, but it was just kind of weird. I just didn't see it coming, and I don't think anybody did. And this gameplay, I don't know, there's a lot more time left. Oh, just froze for a while. Whoa. Anyway, sorry that I was looking at something wrong, but the gameplay is coming to an end. I didn't realize that. I'll talk a little bit more about college life and future girlfriend stories, among other things coming up. So please, stay hairy, manginous. Before I go, I'm going to put probably different gameplay right here instead of just the same screen. But I forgot to mention, I am going to start a new series. It's going to be about news, or basically anything you guys want me to talk to. In the description below, I have a new email account, and I want you guys to email me about topics what you want me to talk about. Whether it's news, for instance, if it's Black Ops information, email me letting me know and saying, hey, here's an article to the Black Ops information. Will you please talk about this? If it's something even about politics, but like, hey, read this article, or what do you think about this? What do you think about Paul Ryan? I think this is his name. Paul, whatever Ryan, Mitt Romney's vice president candidate. What do you think about him? And give me your opinion and stuff like that. So make sure to email me with some topic ideas, as well as email me about girlfriend stories, your questions, and all that jazz. So feel free to talk to me on there. I'll respond as best as I can. Stay hairy, manginous.